So in the last couple weeks, I did a tier list of all the Sword and Shield alternate art cards. Then I did a tier list of all the Trainer Gallery cards. Now today, I'm doing a tier list of all the Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery cards based off the card and the actual market price. We're going to check the prices on all these cards. And the reason I like doing this, it just kind of helps me out when I'm shopping for these cards. Helps me separate everything and see what I really want to invest in and get multiples of. And then two, we're going to rank it from possible gold mine, good deal, there's still time, probably won't move much, a little overpriced. So pretty simple. Obviously possible gold mine, stuff that I think could really pop off, good deal, stuff that really hasn't moved much, but I think can obviously gain value. There's still time, stuff that has already gained a good amount of value, but I feel like there's still a little room. Probably won't move much, cards that just aren't super popular that probably aren't going to move much, and a little overpriced. Pretty obvious. But before we get started, we got to thank today's video sponsor, and that is Punch-Out Gaming. Punch-Out Gaming is my local game store that I go to and the #1 game store in all of Minnesota. I've actually been at them all. Nobody can beat their variety. You can order right from their site. They got stuff for everybody: Pokemon, sports cards, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece, tons of video games, tons of video game consoles. And they have a lot of sealed Pokemon products and a ton of raw Pokemon cards. Every time I go in there, I'm always leaving with something. And they too have another room that they just added where you can come play Pokemon and hang out. It's honestly a great time. So if you're ever in Minnesota, they're 30 minutes north of the Twin Cities. Otherwise, the link is in the description. Definitely check them out. But all right, let's get to it. So we are going from cheapest to most expensive. Everything should be in order. All right, starting off with Oricorio here. Remember, market price 58 cents. In order to get that, you're going to have to get that free shipping. It's usually, some of them have it for $5 you got to spend and you'll get it. So you can get a bunch of these or a bunch of cards from that one person. It's a solid art. I don't think it's really going to move much. All right, next we got the Hisuian Voltorb here, 62 cents. Not bad. I don't think it's going to move too much. Throw that there for now. All right, we got a Thievul. Let's check that out. 67 cents. Not too bad of an art. But again, I don't think it's going to move a whole lot. We got Dunsparce here. 70 cents. I think this is actually a pretty solid art for Dunsparce. I don't know. It's kind of funny, kind of cute, but still don't think it'll move much. Now remember, just because it won't move much, they're still all technically good deals. I mean, they're still literally in the cents here, and they haven't really moved much at all. All right, next we got Poochyena. Now I have a feeling the 9 cards that make the picture are going to have a little bit of a premium in the future. So we'll take a little peek at Poochyena here, see what we can get it shipped for in bulk right now, because I really want to have just pages of these. So I for sure plan on getting a bunch of these of the 9 cards that create the picture. I would just love to have pages in a binder full. I think that'd be awesome. So let's see here, 4 or more. Ooh, a little expensive here. Free shipping is lightly played. So to get it near mint, it's going to be $1.24 a card. Even though, you can get it for 69 cents for one. Last sold for 50 cents for one. But again, you're paying shipping and all that. So gets expensive. But I do like the card a lot. Hasn't really gone up a ton. I mean, a little bit if you're trying to get in bulk. But again, I check those all the time and it changes constantly. You can check in the morning, there'll be nothing. You check later in the day, there'll be a bunch of good deals. So I'm going to put good deal for now. I think it will, gain value. Same with the Swablu. All right, Swablu, 75 cents. This one's going up a little bit here, 77 cents. Let's see what we can get it shipped for in bulk. Wow, $1.50. So going up a little bit for sure. A lot of people right now are trying to complete this set. So I could see a lot of these cheaper cards going up. So, I mean, I still almost want to put it in There's Still Time because at $1.50, but I'm going to put it in good deal. Hasn't really gained too much value. Duskull, same thing. Let's check that out. I like that he's in the trees. I actually really enjoy this card, even though it's so close up. Look at this card going up, 85 cents. Let's see what we can get it shipped for in bulk. 4 or more. Near mint. Wow. Not a whole lot. About $1.50. But like I said, it's different. Every few hours you check, it'll be different. So always, just check multiple times throughout the day if you're serious about wanting it. All right, Duskull. I'm going to put it in good deal. I'm going to put all those in good deal. Toxtricity. Now, is it just me? Or I feel like Toxtricity is one of the best Generation 8 Pokemon. And then I feel like nobody ever talks about it. Now, I love this card. I feel like people don't really look what's in this card. We got multiple Toxtricities, both different colors. The Rillaboom there. We got Obstagoon. Like, very, very, very solid card. Cool art. It's just gone up and down, up and down. Last sold 98 for 1. Let's see what we can get it shipped for. For bulk, would not mind having a few of these bad boys. 95 cents. Buck a card, basically. Not too bad. For what's really in the card, it's very solid. All right. Where are we going to put that? I'm going to put it in good deal still. Don't think it'll gain too much value, but very, very solid. All right. Next, we got Paris. Beautiful card. I think this is one of the better ones that create the picture. So, oh, weird. Went up to 291. And then, yeah, 90 cents. Let's see what we can get it shipped for. 4 or more. About 98 cents. So, not too bad. Such a cute card. My wife loves that card. I think we have like 3 of those, actually. Good deal. We got the Goodra. What are we gonna do with Goodra? It's tough to say. I don't know if Goodra's really that popular, especially Hisui and Goodra, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it in, probably won't move much. Remember, I can move any of these at any time. We got the Rilu, solid card. $1.02. Let's see what we can get it shipped for. Let's see. The high was $1.27, down to 82. 4 or more. $1.95, so almost $2 a card. I'm curious on what it's going to cost to like complete the full 9-card page for these guys. It all kind of depends on that Pikachu at the end. Let's see here. Good deal. We got the Altaria here. Pretty cute card, but I feel like Altaria has a good amount of cards now. Yeah, I don't know. The more I look at it, it's a pretty solid art. Let's see what we can get it shipped for in bulk here. And I'm not a big fan of the crochet stuff either, but I like this art. Japanese. Wow, they have 169 of them. Wow. How does that even happen? $1.74. So, I don't know, not too bad. But I don't like that guy has that many. Let's see here. I'm going to put it in. Probably won't move too much. And I feel like I could definitely move that one around. All right, next we got Deontay here. Let's see here. Pretty solid art. Kind of cool. I don't know. I don't think it's going to move too much. Not the most popular Pokemon. We got Kricketune next. I don't know. I feel like this is one of the best Galarian Gallery arts we got of all of them. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or what. But again, let me know down in the comments too if you guys agree with me or what your ranking list is or anything like that. I would love to know. But if you really look what's going on in here, there's a ton of Pokemon. Like a ton. A bunch of different ones too, all over. I think this is a top tier card. And I mean, the price is going up. $1.18, last sold 89 cents, 55, 54. But that dreaded shipping. Imagine if shipping was free. Japanese. This person has 4 of them at $2.12. So you can get 4 of them at $2.12. But otherwise, if you want like a bunch, well, you're paying shipping on that. Yeah, that's about the best deal you can get. So, solid card. I mean, it's technically gone up a good amount for, I mean, what this card is. Non-textured Galarian Galleries. Pretty easy to pull. And all the sealed is still relatively available. Yeah, I love the card. I'm going to put it in good deal. Even though it's gone up a good amount, I should put it in there still time, but it's still only $1. Next, we got Turtwig here. What do we got? $1.14. Now, the starter Pokemon down to 85 cents, up to $1.34. All over the place. You know what we're doing. This person has 88 of them at $1.48. Otherwise, yeah, you can get 4 at $1.25, but that's all they have. All right, you know where we're putting Turtwig here. Good deal. Next, we got Magnezone. Let's see what that card is at. Pretty cool card. Bunch of, Magnemite and Magnetons around. Solid card. I love that it has the whole family. That's the thing. I feel like people don't really notice that stuff either. So, since it has the whole family, I just love when cards do that. And they don't do that very often. I think it's pretty rare. So, solid card. $82.29. Let's see if we can get it shipped in bulk for. I wouldn't mind having a few of these. I know it's not the most popular Pokemon, but still, I don't know, just even for my collection. That's why I like doing these, and they're so cheap to where, let's say nothing ever really moves or anything like that. You got an awesome collection. I don't know if it's just me, but I love looking through these binders and seeing like a full page of one card, of a card that you really enjoy that has beautiful art. Down the road, you never know what's going to happen. So that's why I love doing this. It's super fun too. All right, let's see. $1.18. Not bad. Not the best sales. There's $1.49. Pretty cool card. I love when they have the whole evolution line in there. I wish I did that more. I'm going to put that in good deal. Next, we got Ditto, which is actually, just a Numel card. I think this card is pretty cute. And I love when they do the Ditto eyes like that. So I could see this card, doing pretty solid. $1.18. Let's see here. See if we can get it shipped for in bulk. Dollar. Oh, it's Japanese. I got 165 of them. $1.78. Wow. All right, Ditto. I think I kind of want to put it in. Probably won't move much more. I could possibly see it being like a $5 card though. So I'm gonna put it for a good deal for now. Next, we got Miltank. I don't know if it's just me. I know a few other creators like Miltank, but this card is top tier art quality. Like, beautiful. I love the whole scene, everything. I'm a big Miltank fan. Let's see here. $1.50 down to $1.42. See if we can get it shipped for in bulk. $1.23. You can get 6 of them. Big fan of Miltank. And then too, I have a feeling a lot of these cards have potential to possibly be, $3, $4, $5 cards. Just imagine when Crown Zenith is very expensive and it's a super fun set to open. It's super fun to collect. It's not super big. I feel like this is going to be one of the most collected sets in the future. I really do. Miltank, beautiful card. Now, I might be a little biased here, but I'm going to put that in good deal. Next, we got the Mareep. You know where we're going to put it. It's part of the 9-card picture. Pretty cute little Mareep. Was $1.61 down to about $1. See what we can get it shipped for. This person has 33 of them at, it's $50 in shipping, see? And it looks like 5 too, so you think it's that. Wow, not looking good here. Right here, it's lightly played. So nothing really good for bulk. So that happens sometimes. Like I said, just come back, check it later. New stuff pops up every day. But yeah, Marie, we're going to put it in good deal. Next, we got Soul Rock. Another card that I think has super good art that, I don't know, I feel like it's never really going to move too much. Cool card, though. I just love looking at the art. Yeah, let's put that in. Probably won't move much. Next, we got the Absol. Beautiful Absol here. My wife is obsessed with this card. And I think this is definitely one of the best Galarian Gallery, especially non-textured. Was $1.31 up to $1.73. So we really have not seen any of these Galarian Galleries like crazy spike yet, which is pretty interesting. That looks like you can get 5 of them at $1.60. Very solid. I would love to have just a full page of that card. Let's see here. At $1.60, I'm going to put it in good deal. All right, we got Electivire here. I love too when, they put the Electivire with the Magmortar. They just belong together. Electabuzz and Magmar always belong together. So, this card's moving a good amount. 93 cents, $1.61 last sold $1.99. Interesting. Let's see here, 4 or more. Not very much available. So, slim pickings. This card is moving. Let's see here. I'm going to put it in there still time. It's gone up, the most so far from what we've seen. All right, what do we got next? We got Lunatone here. You know, the Lunatone goes with the Soul Rock, so pretty solid, but I feel like it's not going to move a ton. So we're going to put that and probably won't move much. All right, next we got Comfy here. Pretty cute card, but again, I do not think it's going to move much. Let's see if it's going up at all. Yeah, not too much. Let's see here. All right, now we're getting to some bangers here. We got the Deoxys probably on the next page. Let's see here. I'm excited to see what we can get this shipped for because this card is crazy. Like this card is, I feel like, so slept on. 216, but last sold 249, 275, 274. Wow. Near mint. You know, we're talking about $4 if you want to pay shipping. Any good deals for bulk? $350. Wow. And they only have 4 available. So slim pickings. But this is a card I'm going to check multiple times. And I actually like that it has the Fusion Strike, Single Strike, and Rapid Strike on the card. I don't know why, but I think it just looks sweet. But yeah, I love the colors. I actually like the cartoony background. Solid, solid card. Big fan. I'm definitely going to probably pick up a few. All right, next. Now we got the Magmortar. Again, same thing. I love that they're together. I actually like this card a little bit more. And wow, this card's just going up too. $2.19, last sold $1.87, $1.25. You know, you can get it shipped if you want. One of them you can get it shipped for about $3.50. So getting expensive. No good bundle deals. Rough. I'm going to put it in, since it has gone up a good amount, I'm going to put it in there still time. And they belong together anyways. The Keldeo here. I'm very excited to see what's going on with this card. Beautiful card. My wife is obsessed with this card. Gone up a good amount. $1.64, $2.46. For some of these better cards too, I'm going to check the year price. $2.61. I should have checked on that Deoxys actually. Last sold $2.47, $2.93, $2.44. Let's see what we can get it shipped for in bulk. Japanese, $3. And they have 5. I think that's actually pretty solid. But yeah, at $1.84, up to about $3 a card. Man, I don't know. It's a tough one. I don't know why, but I have a feeling this card could be like, I don't know, $5 to $10. Beautiful card. Next, we got the Latias. Solid card. I wish Latios was hiding in here somewhere, but definitely not. I've checked multiple times. This card's kind of been all over the place, up to 272, down to 201, over to 260. See what we can get it shipped for. Not very many available. Looks like no good deals. Rough. Let's see here at 261. I feel like that could still go up a little bit. I'm gonna put it in good deal for now. Next, Drapion V. Be our first textured card. I actually am a big fan of this card. I'm not the biggest Drapion fan, but I don't know. I like that it's like just a claymation on like a real rock. Like they just took a picture. It's super cool. Let's check the year high now, especially for these textured ones. Look, $7.20. So it wouldn't be crazy to think, you know, this card could easily get up to $7 again, but you never really know. Even the most popular Galarian Gallery cards right now haven't really reached their original price, but I could easily see this card being a $5, $6 card. It's super cool. Last sold $325, $390, $275. You can get a ship for about $450 if you wanted one. I doubt there's many good bulk deals. Yeah. It's going to be slim pickings for these better cards for bulk deals, which does suck. And I am going to check the Deoxys 1 year because I am curious on that. So 227. So not the biggest difference. All right. Let's see where we're going to put Drapion. So, I mean, at $2-3, I feel like it's a solid deal. And it really hasn't gone up too much. All right. What do we got next? Bye, Burl. This art is pretty solid, but I'm not the biggest fan. It's going down a good amount. I mean, it was $5 down to $3.19. 1 year high, it was that $5. Someone got a lightly played for $9.95. Very strange. Lightly played for $240, $265. $4.29 for near mint. So prices are all over the place on this card. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not going to move much in my opinion, but I don't know. Those prices are kind of crazy. So keep an eye on that one. Next, we got the Lapras. Love this Lapras card. Like, if this was textured, it'd be one of the best cards in the set. You know, it's top tier in my opinion. Let's see. And it's going up. I mean, was 256. Last sold 386, 385. Let's check that 1 year high is right now. That's crazy to me. Such a good card. I am curious to see what I can get it shipped for in bulk. Not very many available. They can get the Japanese one for $2.25. But nothing for English. Wow. Huh. So yeah, it's about $5 minimum to get that card shipped by itself. So, where are we going to put Lapras? Love this card. Since it was like 250 and it's now 5. No, I'm going to put it in. Man, this is tough. These tier lists are fun, but they are very, very tough because everything's kind of super close. But yeah, that Lapras is sick. But it has gone up a good amount, but I feel like it could literally be like a $15 card. I think it's the best Lapras card we've got in a long time. So, I don't know. I'm going to leave it there for now. Next, we got another one of the 9 cards that make the picture. Bidoof, $7.11, down to $3.87. Wow. Last sold $4.94, $3.65, $3.45. And let's see what we can get it shipped for just one. You know, we're almost talking $5. And for 4 or more, I doubt there's anything good there. I'm about to be done checking that because brutal. Pretty expensive, but I mean, as you've seen, it was $7, $8. So I feel like it is a good deal at the price that it is now. Next, we got the Pikachu. Love this card. Of course, Pikachu's got to have the cutest one floating in on a leaf. Like, top tier. Let's see here. 320 up to 416. Last sold 315, 440, 410. And you can get it shipped for about a little over $5. I'm going to check one more time just because it's Pikachu. You can get 6 lightly playeds at $4.95. Wow. I feel like this could possibly be a gold mine card. Like, no joke. I feel like it has a potential. Next, Manaphy. Pretty solid art. I love when they have different Pokemon in here, and there's a good amount in here. So, there's a lot going on. I love the rings in the water. Super cute card. 528 down to 431. Last few sales, 395. Check that year high, 583 for Manaphy. Looks like you can get it shipped for about 450. All right, we are going to put Manaphy in good deal for now. I feel like it's a little expensive, but I could see it being like a $7, $8 card. All right, we got our first VMAX card. Hatterene VMAX. Pretty solid art. I like the colors in it. I like the sparkles in it. Not the biggest fan of Hatterene, and I don't really know anybody that is, but it's going up a little bit. I mean, it was 266 up to 454. Remember, this is a VMAX, so we got prices all over the place. $5.99, $2.75, $5.99, $3.94, $2.98. Wow. So the cheapest you can get it shipped for just one is about $5. So I don't think it's going to move too much more, but I don't know. It is a VMAX. People just need to complete the set. I'm going to put it in there still a little time. Next, we got the Hoopa V. I'm actually a big fan of Hoopa. I feel like nobody ever talks about him. You guys should watch the Pokemon movie with Hoopa in it. Solid movie. Just rewatched it. Very solid. Okay, we got the 1 year, 359, 492, 483. And I like the Hoopa art. Very solid. So, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm going to put it in. There's still some time. Next, we got the Hisuian Samurott V-Star. Yeah, V-Star. I love the red on this card. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't really love this art. I don't know. There's something weird about it. It just feels a little off. Was 435 up to 632. Let's check that 1 year. So yeah, about now. That sold 642, 549, 642. Japanese. Yeah, about $6 to get it shipped. Let's see here. I'm going to put it in. There's still some time. Next, we get the Mew. Man, this Mew. It's crazy to me how many beautiful arts, I don't want to say wasted, but they didn't use with texture that could have been top tier. Like, imagine this Mew textured. I love this card. I'm very curious to see what the prices are for here. $4.94, so it's always held decent value compared to the rest. $5.72. Last sold $7.74, $6.75, $5.67. Someone bought 4 at $8.44. Wow. But I would love to have a full page of this. I think I have like 3 of these. Let's see here. We can get it shipped for $6.89 compared to $4.94. So it's gone up a good amount. I'm not even going to check for bulk. Man, where am I going to put Mew? I love the card. I really do. I could see it being a $20 card. I could have swore when it first came out, it was over $20 for a while. But it's already, almost $7 to get it shipped. It's a tough one. I'm going to put it in Impossible Goldmine for now, just because it is that adorable. All right, next. My favorite of the Samurott arts in the set is Samurott V. Beautiful art. I wouldn't change a thing about this card. Starter Pokemon. Yes, it is a Hisuian. Let's see here. 509 to 678. Last sold 675, 540, 799, 739, 577, 583. So it's gone up a couple bucks. We can get it shipped right out the door for $649. Love this card. I could easily see this card being a $10, $15 card. I'm going to put it in good deal. Next, we got the Regigigas V-Star. I actually really enjoy this art too. I mean, he's like literally pulling like an entire floating town because he used to move like entire continents or whatever it was. So very solid. Love the art. Kind of wish it had a little more color, but that's probably my only complaint. $4.99, $7.70. Last few sales are all lightly played. Very strange. And the $6 near mint, $8.83, near mint $8, $7.39. So mid sevens to $8 for near mint, and we can get it shipped for roughly about $7. So I think there's still a little more time on this card, so we'll put it there for now. Now we got this Aurora VMAX, another close-up card, but I think this card is super cute. My wife also loves this card. A good amount of Pokemon on here, all electric Pokemon. I love that. So it's pretty cool. This card's going up a good amount here. So it was $613, last sold $708, $761. We can get it shipped for zero sales, near mint. You can get it shipped for $7.50. Beautiful card though. I'm a big fan. I think there's definitely still more time there. Now we got the Simisear V-Star. Pretty cute art, but I'm not the biggest fan of it personally. I don't know. It's okay. I can see how some people like it. I'm just not the biggest fan. But it's gone up a couple dollars for sure. And you can get it shipped for about $7, a little over $7, $7.25. Any crazy sales in here? Yeah, one for $13.99. I just had a feeling. Few at $9.99 too. So, I don't know. I feel like there's probably still a little more time, even though I'm not the biggest fan. But, I don't know. These textured cards are just top tier. All right, now we're getting some crazy art. Now we got the Zorora V-Star. I feel like they really killed it with the V-Stars in the set. Even though I know a lot of people aren't the biggest fan of V-Stars. But this art is sweet. $5.93 to $9.18. So good amount. $10.49, $9.40. One there for $7.45. That's a pretty good deal. A couple lightly played for $7.25 and $8.48. You can get it shipped from a solid seller in about $8.25. So not terrible. Let's see here. I think there's still definitely more time for that card. Now we got the Lumion V. Love this art. Top tier art. I just love the black around it and it's glowing. I love how they threw a few different Pokemon in here. Definitely beautiful. Let's see here. Was $8.90 up to $10.66. Then back down a little bit into the 8s and 9s. 1067, 1048, 956, 649. Got to check that year. It's hard to remember that. 1136 for that year. Where are we going to put Luminion? Let's see here. I love the art, but it's kind of expensive. It's almost $10. Man, I almost want to put it at a little overpriced, but I really think the art is top tier. I just don't think the Pokemon is that popular. I'm going to put it in there still some time. All right, next we got the Zacian V. I'm not the biggest fan of this art. I think it's kind of cool, you know, the idea of it, but I don't know. I actually like the Zamazenta much better. So it was down to 818, up to 1143, down to 1076 or 1044. The high was 1664 before. So we got room to grow here. 1060, 1299 last sales, 899. Check the one with the picture, of course, Japanese, 895, 1166. So around honestly $9 to $12 for this card. And the high was 1640 before. So I think there's definitely still some time. I mean, these cards are literally top tier, beautiful arts. I'm just not the biggest fan of this one, especially when you look at the Zamazenta next. But yeah, check out this Zamazenta. I mean, top tier card. The color is insane. I don't think any card in this entire set competes with this color. Like, no joke. Pops like crazy. Was 686 up to 1043. The year high, 774. Last sold near mint was $8, so someone got a good deal. 1498 before that, 1099, 1080, 1062, 1498, 1498. So it looks like anywhere from $10 to $15. Where are we going to put this card? I could see this card being like a $20, $25 card for some reason, but I could be a little biased. So I'm going to put it in there still time. Gone up a good amount. Next, a Deoxys V-Star. All right, let's check the Deoxys. Now, there's quite a few of these in the set, so gone up a good amount. 968 to 1397, down a little bit to 1344. Last sold 1031, 1399, lightly played for 11, 14, 13, 12. Check that year high. So $13 before. So I don't know. Getting up there. But it is Deoxys V-Star. I could possibly see it being a $15 card, maybe even a $20 card, especially down the road. But I have a feeling it's not going to move a whole much more. Wow, tough. I'm going to put it in. Wow, there's still time, because I guarantee you can find the card still for $10. That's the thing. A lot of these cards, you know, there's a good amount of these out there. So you can find good deals on these every single day. All right, next we got Pikachu. Technically not in the Galarian Gallery. It's a secret rare for the regular set. So let's pop over, check that out. If you guys didn't know, I recently just bought 3 of these in a PSA 10 for 1 at $35, 2 at $45, and now I think they're like $55, $65. So going up a decent amount. Was $6.25 raw, up to $12.10. Gone down a little bit, right around $12. Year high is $15. Crazy. And I want to say this card was $35, $40 for a while back in the day when the set actually came out. But we got a bunch of sales here. $9.25 for lightly played. Another one for 1066, 980, all lightly played. But otherwise, 11, 13, 13, 13 for all near mints. So I think this card could easily be a $30 card again. It's not the hardest to pull, but nothing in Crown Zenith is super hard to pull. I love this card, and just the selection of Pokemon in it is top tier in my opinion. So I'm going to put it in possible gold mine. All right, next we got another V-Star. We got a Hisuian Zoroark. Let's see here. 1191 up to 1537. So last sold 1699, 1690. This art is kind of crazy. I feel like it's almost in the realm of like, I don't know, Giratina. I mean, don't hate me for saying that, but of course, not nearly as beautiful. I feel like the colors pop so much better on the Giratina card, but it's a wild card, like art-wise. Like he almost blends in with the background, like super good. I think this card is very, very special. Let's check that 1 year high. So it was $16 before, so roughly about the same. Let's see what we can get it shipped for. Near mint, yeah, about $17. So let's see where we are going to put him. Gone up a good amount. I don't know if people are really going to see what I see in this card. Plus, it's not as popular of a Pokemon. So I'm going to put it in there still time. Next, we got the Deoxys, my favorite one of the entire set. Love the colors, the stance, everything about it is just wild. Love, you got a whole planet back there, moons and everything. It's just super crazy. 1086 to 1644. Check that 1 year high. Not even close. All last sales 15, 16, 16. We got a 20 there, 17, 20. So it's going up a good amount. Wow. I think there's, let's see here. I got to see what we can get a ship for, actually. Curious. Japanese, of course. So yeah, about $17. Is there still time? Man, it's a tough one. I could see this being a $25 card. I'm going to put, there's still a little time. I almost want to put overpriced, just a little overpriced. There's still a little time. Again, I'm going to check these all at the end. I might move some stuff around. Now, the Darkrai V-Star, I actually love this card also. It feels to me like a painting, like someone actually painted this thing. Because that would be so sick. If anybody can paint anything, like Pokemon related like this, I would love a Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite picture. That would be my dream. So, $13.55 all the way up to $20.36, down to $19.26. Last few sales here, I'm going to guess that's Japanese. Yep. So 18, 18, 19, 19, 17, 19, 19. Not sure if this card's going to gain a ton more value. Let's check that year high. Not even close. Looks like you can get it shipped for $18. Man, we might have missed it. I feel like not that many people like Darkrai, which is crazy to me. If you watch the movie, Darkrai is legit. I'm going to put it in a little overpriced right now just because I feel like not that many people like Darkrai, but I think the art is seriously beautiful. Next, we got the Raikou here. Curious how much has gone up. It was 15 up to 24, down to 22. Year high, not even close. It was $17 before that. Let's check these last few sales. 50, I'm going to guess that's graded. SGC graded 9.5. Otherwise, we got 19, 22, 22, 22, 20, 22, 19, 19, 19, 24. Curious. I wonder how expensive these really have the potential to get. I mean, that year high is not even close. I'm trying to think. I think these were all over $30, no problem when it came out for a while. So I feel like it does have more potential. But at $22, did we miss out? I'm going to say, I don't know. I could just really see that card being $30. All these cards. Like, they should at least be $30. But I feel like he also won't move much. Man, that's a tough one. I'm going to put it in there still time. All right, what do we got next? We got Entei. Now, this is probably my least favorite of the three beasts, art-wise. I feel like it's just a little more cartoony. If it'd be realistic like the other two, it'd be top tier. Was $14 all the way up to 26, down a little bit to 25, up again. And then we got last sales 24, 23, 25, 25, 23, 23, 25. Leveling out hardcore right around $25. I'm going to be a little risky and I'm going to put it in a little overpriced because I really do feel like the other two arts are superior. Just my opinion. Next, we got the Suicune. If you guys know anything about me, you guys know I love this card. I'm obsessed with this card. I keep saying it. If it was in Silver Tempest, it'd be like a $100 card. It was $14.29 up to $30.23, down a little bit to $26.63. Last few sales, $26, $24, $29, $24, $25. Now, I'm probably going to be extremely biased with this card, but I think there's still plenty of time. I can see this card being a $40, $50 card, possibly even more, like no joke. But I am probably a little biased because I love Suicune, top 2 favorite Pokemon, and I love snow arts from Minnesota. So next, Glaceon V-Star. Again, love this art. But in my opinion, if Glaceon can get in the 30s and 40s, there's no reason Suicune can't. Let's see, the low was 1791 up to 4184, down to 3433. Check these last few sales here. Galarian V-Star 28 with a picture, doesn't say if Japanese or not. Otherwise 36, 35, 34, 35, 34, 27, 28, 35. 42, 42, 42, 32. That's all on June 6th. All those numbers. So prices are still all over the place. Some people are, trying to get it up. A few sales are at 42.65. But yeah, like I said, if this card can be in the 40s, I think Suicune, even Raikou, and possibly even Entei could be in the 30s. But where are we going to put it? Let's see if we can get a ship for near mint $30. 0 sales, 31 sales. So about $30 to $33. With no pictures. Where are we going to put that? So I feel like, honestly, this art is better than the Galarian art for Evolving Skies. But that card is so much more rare because it's so much more harder to pull. At 30 something bucks. I almost want to put it at a little overpriced, but I'm going to put it in there. Still a little time left. I could see this card being a $50 card. Leafeon V-Star. And then you guys have to remember, none of these boxes have even really moved yet. Everything for Crown Zenith is still basically MSRP or close to it. So you got to give these guys a little more time. I'm actually shocked that a lot of these are even moving right now. It's just that Sword and Shield Ultimate Arts were so expensive that this is basically your next best bet, especially, trainer galleries also. That's why they're going up. Next, we got the Leafeon V-Star. And I actually like this Leafeon better than the other Leafeon for Evolving Skies also. So 19 up to 44, down a little bit to 40. Staying in the 40s though. 42, 39. A couple Japanese probably moderately played for 20, 39, 40. That is up there. A little bit different than 30. Let's see what we can get it shipped for. About $36. So at $36 shipped, I'm going to put it in. There's still a little time, even though they probably should be in a little overpriced. All right, we got the Dialga first. Big fan. I love how these cards kind of go together too. These cards were $80, $90 for the longest time. So they were down to $33. Isn't that crazy? All the way up to $62. These are gold alternate arts, and they're the hardest cards to pull in the set. Down to 57. Last sold 49, 49, 47 with a picture. Doesn't say 49.60, 59.50. So it looks like anywhere from $50 to $60. Let's see here. I think it does have potential. These are the best gold cards Pokemon has ever seen. So I don't know when, but I feel like these could go up even more. So I'm going to put it in there still some time. I'm going to do it. Next, we got the Palkia. Same thing. I'm going to say it. Up to 68, down to 67. Getting expensive. 50. Model we played for 34. Let's see what we can get it shipped for. Near mint, 51 bucks. So at $51, I feel like there's still some time. I do. I'm upset with myself that I didn't stock up on these guys when they were $33 a card. I'm actually a little upset about that right now. Next, we got the Mewtwo V-Star. Now, this card goes with the Charizard card from the Charizard UPC, so I think that's a little extra bonus. It was 42, up to 74, down to 65, back up to 69. Prices are all over the place. 67, 69, lightly played for 54, 68, 67. Moderately paid for 36. Let's see what we can get it shipped for. Wow, no near mints on the first page here. 70 bucks to get it shipped. Now, in my opinion, I feel like the gold cards are slightly better. We're talking gold alternate arts. And this card is sweet. But again, you can kind of get the same thing with the Charizard UPC for a lot cheaper. So, I don't know. It's a tough one. This card was the most expensive card in the set too. But I almost want to put it at a little overpriced. Because honestly, it just doesn't compare to the gold cards. It's so tough. It really, really is. I'm going to put it in a little overpriced right now, but I feel like I'm definitely might move that. All right, last two. We got the Arceus. Big fan. Now, in my opinion, I feel like the Arceus could give the Giratina a run for its money. I just love how it's centered and everything like that. But Giratina's so hot right now for this year for Sword and Shield. So $56 up to 100, down to 90. And the last few sales here are 75, 75, 75, 76, 75. Lightly played 93. What? There we go. We got a 93 there near mint, 90, 84. So prices are all over the place. Seems like it's kind of crashing right now. Let's see here. We can get it shipped for $82. Otherwise, 85. So better than 100. And this card, I feel like, should be $100. I don't know. I might be super biased to Crown Zenith because I think everything should just be expensive, even though they're not the hardest to pull. But these are seriously some of the best arts we've ever gotten, especially gold cards. Please drop a comment down below if you can think of any gold cards that even compete with these. All right, last on the list, we got the gold Giratina V-Star. I am obsessed with this card. I love that they actually have like a little color in there too. So I feel like that's what makes it stand out from the rest. Love the art. It's super wicked. Makes Giratina look just creepy. So the low was 77 up to 137. Last few sales right there, 120, 136, 129. So right around 120. What can we get it shipped for? Near mint, Japanese, right there, 120. Shipped out the door. Very solid. Now, I, no joke, could see this card being a couple $100, maybe even like $300 one day. Like way down the road when Crown Zenith goes crazy. So I could see this, I want to put it in the possible gold mine for now. I want to put it everywhere because it can honestly go everywhere. There's still more time. It's gone up a crazy amount. I could see it not moving much more. I could see it leveling out. I could see it coming down to maybe $100. And then again, I could see it going up to $200. So it's super tough. So I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put it in. There's still some time. I think there is still a little time left. All right, so let's go through it. Possible gold mine, we got the Mew and the Pikachu, which I think are honestly pretty solid. Both awesome cards. No complaints about either one of them. Next, we got Good Deal. We got all the cards that make up the 9-card picture. And we got a few other solid cards in there that I think are just top tier when it comes to arts or has something special about it. There's still time. Let me check that. Yeah, I think there's still plenty of time on a lot of those. I feel like I might want to move some of these to a good deal. Let's see here. I feel like the Hooplas for a pretty good deal. The Zeraora V-Star is a pretty solid deal for like what it really is right now. Then the gold cards and the evolutions. Do we still have time on these evolutions? I mean, at $30, $40. I know Leafeon was about 40 or close. Glaceon was around 30. It's so tough. So I'm going to keep it like this. This is my safe one. So this is me being safe. Now, if I want to be crazy, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Giratina in possible gold mine because I can see it being a $300 card. I can see the Arceus being a $200 card. I'm going to put that in gold mine. I feel like this V-Star here is top tier art-wise, the Hisuian, the Zoroark. What else do we got? The Suicune. I could see that card being very expensive. I almost want to put Glaceon and Leafeon up even some more. I almost want to put the Lapras up here. I could see the Lapras being like a $15, $20 card maybe down the road if we don't ever get another good Lapras. So I don't know. I kind of want to move a bunch of these around. Yeah, I'll probably move the Mewtwo up to There's Still Time. I could see that card being a $100 card. I'd probably move the Entei to There's Still Some Time, even though it's my least favorite of the three. If Suicune is $100 and Raikou, I'm going to put Raikou up to Good Deal even. I mean, if Raikou is $40, $50, I could see the Entei being $35, $40. So, let's see here. I'm going to put the Goals up to Good Deal because I could see them easily being $100 cards. All right. So, yeah, this is if I'm just kind of being ballsy, and I'm talking maybe way down the road, too. Let's see here. A little overpriced. I'm going to get rid of the Darkrai V-Star. I think this card, there's still more time. Super good art. So, honestly, Like if I'm really looking at it for what Crown Zenith is, I don't think anything is really overpriced for this set yet. Because again, I don't think one of these cards has reached its original price on release. And when I say on release, I don't just mean like the first week of release. I'm talking the first 6 months of release. So yeah, let's see. I probably won't move much. I could see all those not really moving a ton. Maybe the Altaria up a little bit to good deal. Possibly the Gudra. So for me, what I'm buying, looking at this list, I'm going to try to fill up at least, 3 to 5 pages of the 9 card picture. And then I'm going to be trying to get whatever cards I can get for dirt cheap, especially if I can get anything for bulk. I'm going to try to do these cheaper cards first, get them knocked out. And then, I don't know, I could see these gold cards going up and down, but I could, no joke, in like 3 to 5 years, I could see them being very expensive when a Crown Zenith ETB's $250 or $300-$400. You never know. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this. And then too, the Pikachus, I'm still stocking up on them, PSA 10s and raw. And remember, this is just my riskier one too. Like I almost want to put the Glaceon, Leafeon, Mewtwo, Entei, Darkrai, all the Deoxys. Like I almost want to put them all in good deal because I could see them all gaining more value. I just don't know when. I feel like it's going to take a while, like another couple years. Because again, Crown Zenith is so readily available everywhere still. But all right, that was today's tier list. And the reason why I did this too, we did Alt Arts, we did Trainer Gallery, and now we did Galarian Gallery. So next Sunday, I'm going to do a list of the top 10 best Sword and Shield cards that I think have the potential to boom. That's why I made these lists. And then just know my next following Friday, Sunday video, and Market Monday, I'm actually bringing all of my stuff and I'm going to be recording in Orlando at Card Party because I just do not want to miss out. I know a lot of you guys enjoy these and I'm going to try to never miss a day. And I'm going to try to never be late. So if you guys do appreciate this content, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please leave a like. It helps out so much. And just know if you comment, I comment back to everybody. Even if my comments quadruple from here, I'm still going to do that. You can also join my membership for 99 cents a month. I post new cards there when they drop and good deals. And then you can also check out my eBay store, 100% positive feedback with over 20,000 cards sold. And then I also have an Instagram that I just started showing off my personal collection. So definitely check all that out. And if you are in Minnesota, definitely come check out Punch Out Gaming. And if you want to watch my last following Friday, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.